wontons. We're going to do the Oriental pork purses. And let's see. So we've got our pork. I just have the regular breakfast pork that you use. Do you want me to work over here? Is it better if I work over here? And here's all my stuff here. Regular soy sauce, hoisin sauce, which is the best way to describe hoisin sauce is like a Chinese barbecue sauce. And of course our minced garlic, because we don't have time to mince the garlic. And our green onions. Everybody knows what green onions look like. And we're going to mince those. So we're going to put the pork in. Hold on. And we're going to start our water because these do need to be steamed. That's started. And I have just a little bit of water with one of these steamers. Does everybody have one of these that collapses and you go, oh, what do you use that for again? Well, now you know. So I've got, probably about less than an inch of water. You don't want it to, we're going to boil the water, but you don't want it to come up through the holes of the steamer. So get that going. And here's our green onion, which we're going to mince. Okay. So there's our green onion. And our soy sauce. And our hoisin sauce. And our garlic. And our hoisin sauce. I'm glad we caught that on camera. Now, I found the best way to do this. You could do it with a spoon, but that could be no fun. It's much easier to mix it with your hands. Okay. Okay, get that all mixed up. Looks good. Clean our board. Ah, perfect. Okay. Now here it said to lay out 8. I don't know why 8. And when you're using the wonton wrappers, I like to keep them out of the refrigerator for a little bit, then they get easier to work with. If you keep them in the refrigerator, which you need to do normally, but when you're getting ready, like, oh, I'm going to be making those things in a couple hours, take them out of the refrigerator and it makes them a little bit more pliable. All right, and I just have some plain water here. And we're just going to take about a tablespoon, put them in the center of this, and you don't want too much. Even though they'd be better that way, you don't want them to spill all over. So quiet. Do we have any questions while I'm doing this? All right. Let's put that out of the way. Then you just take a pastry brush, or you can use your finger also, just to kind of wet the outside of the, out of the wontons all the way around. And you don't have to be real neat with this. You just want to make sure that you get all of it in the square wet or damp, whatever, because you want to be able to seal these really good. Water, just water. Because all you're doing is giving this a little bit of glue. And then when you've got that, all you have to do is bring it up around the pork, all the way around, and just give it a little twist. Just like that. They're so cute. Can you see it in the camera? You know I can't look back there. Where am I? There. Can you see it? Okay.
Looks like a drawstring purse.
It does. Could be like your little Easter purse. And then we'll see. Ooh, our water looks good. Oops. Okay. Now you can do this for all of my, what I did was, when I made these, I did a group and then I steamed them, and while I was steaming I did another group. Okay. Now in the steamer, move this aside here. You just, oh, I forgot one thing. Spray the steamer basket, as you don't want these to stick and make a giant mess. Okay. I'm just going to put them in. Like that. And put the lid back on. And that'll take 8 minutes. Okay. And our wontons are ready to come out here. Almost. Not quite. Okay. We got another minute on those. All right. What I did just to, you can really only do steam what you have room for. So what I did, and you can get a lot on here. What I did was I just did it in groups, and while I had this steaming, you've got time to do the next group. Does that answer your question? So, or you could do all of them and then steam them. Right, when they touch, you do have a tendency, because it's going to be wet and moist in there, that the skins are going to stick together, because we put water on them so we could seal them, and that seals them completely in. So now if you've got them on the outside and they're getting all steamed, then if they sit together, they're going to stick together. And we know that because from experience. Oops. That's our pork purses, Oriental pork purses. And as you can see, they're, you see? Oops. All nice, and the pork will be solid, it won't be squishy. We'll plate the ravioli and then we'll put those out. Okay. We'll put a little greenery on here. Oops. Oop. At least it didn't hit the floor. Clean off the plate. And you can drizzle a little soy sauce on that. Let's see how good my drizzling skills are. There we go.